At last, we had some entertainment this weekend. Absolutely fantastic fight. Naoya Inoue, obviously Japan's premier fighter, undisputed Super-Bantamweight champion. He went toe to toe with Ramon Cardenas. Wonderful fight, really. Compared to everything else we've had this week, this was the fight of the weekend. Absolutely brilliant. Uh, Cardenas, I expected in a way to blow him away pretty easily, to be perfectly honest. And I was so pleasantly surprised. Cardenas was punching well. He was countering well. He actually dropped in a way in the second round with a left hook. In a way, yeah, he went down, but he wasn't really badly hurt. He got straight back up. He had a few issues with Cardenas, like I say, but then by the fourth round, he kind of worked Cardenas out, and he started putting the punches together. Dropped him in the seventh, I believe. Dropped him in the corner, a series of right hands. Then he was just putting a pasting on him, and in the end, the referee in the eighth round, in a way, he had Cardenas trapped in the corner. He was just unloading lefts and rights. Nothing was coming back. He wasn't badly hurt, Cardenas. It wasn't like he was on the verge of getting dropped, but nothing was coming back. He'd taken a bit of a beating for a few rounds there. The referee waved it off. Was it a bit of a premature stoppage? If it was still being a competitive fight, it stopped being competitive after the fourth round, in my opinion. So it wasn't. I didn't have a problem with the stoppage, but I can understand if you were a Cardenas fan or whatever, I could understand some people thinking that was a premature stoppage, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. Naoya, in a way, is just, he's a phenomenon. He's got a lot of haters. I've seen people online, the usual bullshit, criticising Ramon Cardenas, saying that he's a taco vendor and he's a fucking cab driver and all this kind of stuff. Look, these guys are fighters. He came to fight. He gave it his all. He tried his best, and he put in a way on the floor. Only one other guy has done that, and that was Lewis Neary last year. So give the guy his fucking props. But in a way, it looks like he's going to be fighting Muradjon Akhmadiev next in September, I believe they said that. That'll be an entertaining fight and an interesting one. See how that one goes. And the other fight I saw on this undercard, I didn't see the whole undercard because I didn't bother watching it, to be honest, because I was so kind of turned off boxing since Friday night. Bored shitless, as I said. It was Rafael Espinoza successfully defended his WBO featherweight title against Edward Vazquez. Bit of a one-sided beating. He stopped him in the seventh. So yeah, but at least there was action. At least there was action in both of these fights. There was more action in both of these fights that I've just talked about than in both of those cards in Times, the one in Times Square on Friday night and the one in Saudi Arabia yesterday. Saturday night. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I'm chuffed to bits. My faith in my beloved sport has been restored, and I can breathe a sigh of relief. I'm happy. I'm on a high, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So look forward to whatever's coming next. Right, that's enough out of me. I hope you're all right. Take care, folks, and I'll speak to you soon.